Alright, bot died for a second there. Be right back. I'm gonna make a command while we're waiting for the season 8. Although it's literally just for today, because signups end by midnight tonight, whatever your time zone is, or something. Oh, it's there.
And the late signups, or?
Oh, cancel made it, I assume. Good. Look at that. Middle bottom wearing sunglasses? Yeah. Bird arm, seriously. I don't actually think we really used this layout that much. Like maybe like season 1, maybe season 2, and then we've since had our glorious Grom created one. This one was created by Cancel. It also had a little like thanks thing. I erased that, but underneath where it says PreOrDOR, it would have said like special thanks to, and then it has like all the original OG Condorers, which was me, Will / Cancel, Arachnus, and Rat Racing. And then it thanks Danny B and oh geez, there we go. All of our rooms died. Thanks Danny B and Ryan Clark. Yes, Yandy, the TicTacFoe. I like how off the names are here. Let me fix that. There you go. How's it going, Yandy? So if you're not aware of what's happening, for anyone who's not aware of what's happening, we have a real tournament going on here. Real tournament. We're playing a very, very, very old build. Wow, TTF actually patched in an old Cadence skin there.
Oh.
His Cadence skin, but that's not his normal Cadence skin, is it? It's
no.
a little different.
I don't think so.
I like it. Shrine of Peace. What does it do? Who remembers?
Well, it still gives you health. Now we're at like regular Cadence health.
Yep. Yeah, so you start with 2 hearts. Everything's different. I wonder if that... I think we don't...
White scroll. It said yep. White scroll.
Does it? White scroll? Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's nice and descriptive. Looks like we're gonna take them all. Oh. Nope. Now I'm interested to watch... Ooh, hey, Spooty with the raid. What's up? How's it going, Spooty? Thanks for the raid. How's everybody doing? I think you were doing some Coda score, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome, friends. We're doing PreOrDOR. It's our pre-release. Goes only to Zone 3. Oh, man. We got a longsword. 2 longswords. Let's see what's in this. Lead boots. Boo. Spooty died to cornflakes. They'll get you. Those cornflakes. Surprisingly high in saturated fats. Actually, don't know that. Please do not sue me, Kellogg's. Knockback for longsword? There's knockback? There's knockback on some enemies.
I haven't.
I think just on the monkeys. Sometimes it's I'm finding myself like questioning if I'm expecting something to be different and then it's not, and I think it is, and I get confused. I don't know. Finding myself very confused in general.
Yeah, what's happening with this ring of gold? Because
okay, the freeze is hilarious, as both racers just found out. Still teleports. Oh, this is a lost. Yeah. Ring of gold gives you all the gold off the ground.
But like we're walking, and what we're walking in, it's not picking up the gold. Like
oh, it's not.
TicTac has the ring of gold right now, and see, it's not happening. Like, are we just getting more gold?
Oh, we must be getting more gold.
Is what I'm wondering. But it's not happening like the synergy that you would expect.
Yeah, well, you don't do infinite damage with that gold weapon at all. It's just a base sword with extra gold coming out of enemies. Oh, baby. Obsidian Rapier, pick up for cancel. One of the best weapons in the game. It's right up there with the glass flail, glass rapier.
And a gold flail for
Yeah, again, flail's super good. Are we gonna go for this shrine? That's 2 kills.
Oops. Almost had it there. There we go.
Nice. He's got 4 kills. Where's that 5th kill gonna come from?
Oh, on a potion for cancel.
Nice. Cancel finding a potion.
Here's the mole.
Oh, there it is. The mole. That's actually a pretty good find. Ooh, orange scroll.
It's funny to me that the like sound effects are the like heart transplant effect for everything.
Oh, really?
Like when I've got the audio on for TicTac, so when he just hit that orange scroll, it made the heart transplant sound. And that's I've heard that for a few other things, like your general use scroll item.
That's awesome. Just whatever. All right, yeah, we got quite the bracket today there, Spooty. This is gonna be a really fun tournament. We're through our first round, or sorry, our first. Oh, it's phasing.
Oh, again.
You can take phasing and just not use it, but then you don't buffer. You have to just stand still to buffer. Yeah, it's probably wise to just skip on it, honestly, but some good pushing here from Cancel. Free spell, that's nice. Save you on that 3-3 swarm. The dreaded 3-3 swarm, which is coming in hot here for Cancel in a sec. Watch out for the bird clappas. Flapping their wings. Flappas, we should call them. Oh, Lead Boots losing the beat. Oh, takes me back. Let's go. Lead Boots. Lead Boots.
Good old Elad repellent.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All that stuff is in this version. And a lot of it's the reason why. Like, in this version, if you step on hot coals and take damage with a frost dagger, it
melts your dagger.
Yeah.
We're neck and neck here.
Actually, Cancel's really close to the Elad repellent. I don't know if I should count it in this version.
You should cancel it.
I should cancel it because it's way more likely to get.
So here there's a speed up trap. Is that so? Does the spike trap on Conga leg change depending on?
That was incredibly close.
It was. Like, so the layout of the traps on Conga changes depending on which zone you're in?
I think that's correct.
So yeah, spike trap was only on one.
Dang, that was a close one. Cancel taking the first one though. Nice push by TicTac once he got that build. Spent a lot of time working on that flail. Or getting the orange scroll. And point for Cancel. Best of 5.
Jack does know his spike traps.
Yes. Yes, he does. That meme came much later than this build. Alrighty. Let's go, game 2. Nice. Shack of spikes. Here we go. Oh, let's go. World record seed coming in hot. Don't even check that. Just go. There's nothing in there that can help you. Yeah, I can't even afford it. Knowing not to bomb the Shrine of War, good call. That will just waste a bomb. I also want to point out that I purged my music of all Zone 4, Zone 5, and Coral Riff, and Dead Ringer. All that, it's been purged. It's only just 1, 2, 3 zones and those bosses. Trying to get the authentic feel here.
Oh!
Oh my god, death metal trapdoors are so scary. So it gives you no time to pause and get ready for it. It just comes at you.
And this, like, the muffle, that was really hard to manage. Like, the audio has that pre-boss effect on, and I don't know if that's something that you can turn off in this build or if
you cannot turn it off.
And because I struggled with that in the regular, like, you know, more current versions for a long time until I learned that you could turn that off.
Yeah.
And that made me, like, my learning with how to deal with trapdoors so much easier. But when not being able to hear and get that death metal beat right away, and it's like really hard.
Yeah, super hard. Alright, nice plan from Cancel here. This is actually a really solid build right now for this current iteration of the game. Now, does it take away your dagger? I don't even know with the Shrine of Peace if it takes away your dagger.
I thought it took away your build.
That sounds right.
That's what I heard before.
Alright, we got a big push here. Nice handling of the boss little death metal arena there from TicTac. He's not too far behind, honestly. Don't check your boss chest, just go. Whoa, dragon. Look out. Nice. He's gonna check that chest, and it's an apple. That can be really good.
Yeah, when you're at 2 hearts, 1 apple is pretty good.
Oh, and he takes the armor instead. I like it. I think that's a good call. Going into zone 3. Oh, so scary. TicTac rolling that bat. Oh, there's a blunderbuss for him. Can't get it, though.
I was gonna get the same.
Or is he?
I don't think it's gonna work because, like, based on Goof's fear experience.
I'm not sure. I think he can kill it.
I think we're fine. Should just push. Wasted some time on that. I think could have caught up.
Yeah, he was catching up.
We were on briefly the same level. And if we think the zone 3 risk, you know.
Yeah, zone 3 is pretty scary. This 3-2 is a little bit swarmy. Nicely handled though by Cancel.
Trapdoor.
Oh yeah, the 3-3 trapdoor. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we go. Here we go. All the enemies sort of. Oh, this was a much nicer.
Oh, that was fine.
3-3. Yeah. So all the enemies will bunch up against the wall, so when you kill the final mini boss and it drops the walls, they're just all on your face. It's good stuff. Going for that trapdoor, nice. It's a good run.
He's close. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, TTF losing out on the 3 health. Oh, but Cancel taking a hit there. Careful. It's much easier to know which boss you're fighting based on the beats. They're either fast, they have a break, or it's deep lose. Okay. Yeah. Are the races synced together, or is the timer controlled manually by me? The timer, there it is, GG. The timer at the top is me. But they start at the same time. I'm not quite sure I understand your question.
Well, like, I think the timer on Elad's screen is manually controlled by Elad, but we use a bot to count down and run the race at the same time. Yeah,
there's like 3 timers going on at the same time. There's my timer, which is just for the screen, or for the stream. There's the in-game timer, and then there's this bot timer that they actually run against. Yeah, I was slow starting my timer. Don't worry about it. My timer's pretty meaningless, other than to just kind of give us an idea if we're pushing the time limit.
Yes, in Discord.
It's freaking hot in here. Man, it's getting toasty in Vancouver these days. Yeah, we have a Discord bot. That's right. Yeah. All right, game 3. Will we see another sweep, or is TicTac gonna start making his way back? I know Cancel's been doing a lot of practice. He really wants to beat me in Season 8. And also, he's told me many times. Oh, here we go, Boss Arena. What are you doing? Going for a money bomb, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, just kind of cornered him. Nice. That's fun. did not go faster than TicTac. TicTac was much faster.
And we got that seed variance.
Oh, the seed variance is so bad. That's so bad. Fireball spell is so much better.
Completely different items.
Completely different. All right, spear. I guess it's a long dagger. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mac, for clearing that up. Sorry, Andy. Yeah, so we have like 3 servers associated with Condor. There's just the straight up Necrodancer server. Floaty boots!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. No trapdoors. But, pretty good. And nice kill on...
And we can kill.
Yeah, so we've got the main Necrodancer server. We've got our event server, which will be booting back up again for Season 8. Hype for that. And then we've got this right over all those trapdoors. Floaty boots get a lot better in later zones when you're not about to take trapdoors, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, like when there was just Zone 4 and no Zone 5.
Yeah, I honestly don't know, Jack. I haven't checked. Yeah, and then we have this server that's Necrobot, and it's a racing server where you can essentially just go and create your own races. And you can race people, but we use it to track our races as well.
And we also host our Crow.
Yeah, Crow is also on there. Hosted by Scooty Biscuit.
Thanks,
Stanley. You can blame Grom for that name. It is a really good name.
So if you wanted to race, but you don't know how to, like, don't want to commit to a season, you can always check out Crow.
Yeah, Crow's a very good time. And it's hosted weekly. Oh dear. Did you have the sound up?
Yes, and so I heard that Shopkeeper Ghost.
Yeah, Shopkeeper Ghost used to be real spoopy.
That is a noise.
It is a noise that he makes. I'm sorry, I actually could have put that up. I have to prepare for that for next time. Because I can turn on their sounds. So we can at least get a real taste of it. It's something.
I wasn't sure. I just heard that in my headphones and then... What on earth?
I'm like, what do you laugh? Oh, wait. I see the ghosts. I knew you were listening to TicTac's audio. Yeah. Definitely. All right. Slight lead by Cancel. We got the 3-5 Rapier with knockback. That's a very good combo here. These floaty boots are going to start paying out once we get to Zone 3. And actually, TicTac's not terribly far back. I'm impressed. I wonder if there's some, like, screen watching. Oh, yeah.
That throat is gonna get every time.
The conga chair. So good. Oh, the fireball.
Ooh,
oh,
fireball.
Baby, the money. Fireball! Oh, cancel. Cancel down. I just saw Charles go out onto the balcony. He loves it out there. He like recently discovered it. He's like, oh, Aww. Is this a thing I can do? And it's so cute. Yeah, that was a fat fireball, Revelize. That's right. Cancel chatting in chat. You're racing.
Yeah. TicTac has to get through Zone 3 swarms.
Yeah, it's the next level that we really got to worry about. Now, with the floaty boots, that takes a pretty major factor out of Zone 3. So that's why the floaty boots are really good. Oh, watch out for them flappos. Oh, watch out for that too. Okay. You don't want to be only at 1 heart going into the next floor. I would... Oh, wait, he killed the shopkeeper. Now, you might as well check that. It could be plate armor. Oh, that weird knockback. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. All right, this is not so bad.
Our fireball's up? Okay.
Yeah, we got that fireball. Nice. Okay, that was pretty tame. I think the key also is it's not always crazy. So sometimes it'll make you forget. It'll be like, it'll lull you into sense of security. A false sense of security. And then, bam! Oh,
good old Minotaur. Good old... That hasn't changed.
Nope, surprise Minotaurs have been a thing since the dawn of time. Nice. Almost got snagged on that Hostas beat. This is a very bad boss. He's handling it.
At least we have the floaty boots.
Yeah, floaty boots are helping here. This getting his charge up. There we go. That should be the kill right there. Nice, GG. So TTF coming back after a late-ish death from cancel. We now have our Team Dragon is getting a point. Quack. That's French for point. All right, let's do this. Thank you. That just encourages me. What's up, Gramex? Yes, check out the stats there. We are a best of 5 tournament. Single elim. So far, we've got Royal Goof moving on to the semifinals. I'm really looking forward to our repeat running of Monster Racer. For anyone who missed Conduit, it was the single greatest Conduit I think we've ever had. Am I not wrong there?
It was definitely, yeah.
It was so good.
The Conduit to remember.
It was a Conduit of the ages. And Monster Racer ended up winning it. And if you, like, the cumulative amount of race time that Monster Racer did, it was well over an hour of the entire tournament of racing, because the races were just absurd. And I think they said that Monster Racer said that they did not have a sub 10 run and won Conduit, which is not usually how it goes in recent Conduits. So, good times. I love that. Like, usually we sort of set up a tournament so that, like, the best racer will win, more or less. There's a little bit of an RNG to it, but, like, we make sure it's, like, a best of 3. Usually, we like to do double limbs if we can. Like, we try to mitigate the, like, one and done situation. And despite all the odds, Monster Racer came through. We're picking up a whip. TTF's just using the whip. I don't know about that. I don't think the whip was ever good. All right, cancel. Just rolling with just the map. Yep, that's confirmed by Jack. Jack and I are the grandpas of this game, that's for sure, and can confirm. Oh, a lot of.
Oh no!
Oh, the monkey grab because of weird beat delay stuff. That happens. Sometimes you think you waited long enough.
Oh, the whip snag!
And we got a double death redo. Nice. So, I think this is an appropriate time to remind everybody that this game was a lot harder before. This version of it, and some subsequent versions, are way harder than the release version. It was nerfed substantially from this point. It was extremely hardcore. Like, they called it hardcore mode for a reason. So, just pointing that out. We got a little bit of drangling going on here. I'm the great grandpa. Well, shucks. I'll take it. Time to put me out in the pasture, I guess. I've actually said I still want a sub 7. I still want to, like, I'm not done with my Necrodancer. I want to beat my Aria.
Yet.
I haven't retired yet, but when I do go out to the pasture, it's gonna be diamond. It'll be diamond all day, just diamond.
Oh, yeah,
it'll be like my cribbage, just playing diamond. I want to just get really good at diamond. I love that character, and I don't play it much because it messes up my cadence. So I would love to just, like, yep, take me out to the pasture, and I'll just diamond all day. Running Bard, yeah. There's a lot of discussions that, in hindsight, it's like, oh, I'm afraid. Okay, don't handle that well. Okay, so we're pretty much neck and neck once again. Also, I'll point out that the warning conga line in progress thing has always been in the game, and it's just so good. You forget about it sometimes, but it's so good. It's so bizarre. Oh, Henry coming in hot. This was pre-calling him Henry, too. All right, do we go for Black Chest for TicTac? There's no reason to wait and see what cancel gets. Fireball. Nice.
Yeah, because it's not going to be the same, or?
I doubt it.
Oh!
Oh, but the glass rapier, best weapon in the game. Let's go. Oh, nice little fireball there by TicTac. Man, I want this to go to 5. I don't have anyone to cheer for here. Full disclosure. Both of these fellas are the best, so not a whole lot I can say. Oh, nice play by Cancel there. That Wind Mage freaking him out. Really well handled to not get decked by that. Yeah, the Armadillo. Ooh, a little bit of a fub step there. Nice. I know TicTac is a big fan of the fub step, which is fighting a dragon face on. Ooh.
Is that from like a Fubzo?
Yeah, it's a Fubzo move. Yeah, the Fub step. Oh. Yep. Oh, we got backpack. No, we don't. He doesn't like the backpack. He's always been Henry. He was the bat who shall not be named before.
Yeah, I just didn't know his name before.
That's right.
He's always...
There's no point in having a Quake Scroll. I guess if you already fight Conga, then there's no point, right? Is that what you're getting at, Jack? Oh, that Flappa stuck behind the slime there. Some very cautious play right now from Cancel. I think he recognizes. Never mind. Why did I say anything? Oh, I ruined it all.
Deep Blues Quake.
I should see if I have my, I could get replays up. Let me see if I can get my replays up. I feel like we need replays for people to be like, what just happened? I didn't really set up for them, but I think I can do it pretty quick. Let's see. This is gonna work. It's behind my layouts. Super is.
It's also throwing me off at the head, like the Crown of Thorns doesn't have any, like, you know, it's not healing you. There's no countdown for kills.
Yeah, it does heal you, it just doesn't tell you.
It's just, yeah. Last long, not gonna take it. Oh, we are gonna take it. Nope, we're not gonna take it. On time for 3-3 for TicTac. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Jack. Jack being savage. Oh, Jack. That is some savagery I'm not going to repeat just in case Cancel's listening.
TicTac handling the not too much of a swear, right?
Yeah, he's got a nice little build here. Again, nothing is guaranteed. Although being through the initial part of the 3-3 swarm is nice. So yeah, big change that I just never really noticed. Nice fireball. Or never really paid much attention to is the fact that, yeah, having traps in the boss room matters. That's a deal. Okay, what do we got in that perp? Bomb spell.
Bomb spell?
Yeah, the game's a ton easier. I saw heard it, yeah. It's not... Whoa, okay, nicely handled by TicTac there. And are we gonna see ourselves a game 5? Sure looks like it. Oh, okay, we got there. Game 5, nice. TicTac taking a point. 12, there you go. I have a way where I can like connect these to like an actual counter thing with Max program. I'm not gonna worry about it, it's fine. Unless we end up running all the PreOrDORs ever in the future. Maybe. This is really fun. I'm enjoying this. But I think if we run it too much, then people are going to get actually good at it.
Yeah. The novelty of like bombing shrines and not realizing that that's not a thing goes away.
Yes. That pleasure. So
and I think a lot of people, like, as you go closer and closer to present day, like, more and more people will be more familiar with that. Like, you know, stuff like having +1 courage and, you know, it's like, oh, it's just like what we used to play. Whereas this is like, the community was much, much smaller.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Pitar's asking. Thanks, Mac. Thanks for filling in. Appreciate that. Yeah, so there was just like spawns could be closer. It was so open, and it has really fast enemies, so you would just get completely bull rushed. That's actually true. Yes, Crow. That's right. Ryan liked the difficulty of Zone 3 because it really felt like an end while we were waiting for Zone 4 to come out. I remember actually feeling kind of nervous about Zone 4. Like oh, tic-tac down. That's okay. We're still way early. That is a very nice shop. Plate mail and heal spell? It's real nice. Yeah, I remember being really concerned that Zone 4 was going to wreck it because we had so much fun with Zone 3 and the way it was set up. Blast Helm. Is Blast Helm in this? Blast Helm was a meme before, for sure. It used to just reduce vision, and I don't think it protected you from bombs, or it did, but...
Oh yeah, what do you mean?
Like, there was like some weirdness.
How did it reduce your vision? Like, did it...
It gave you like a ring of shadows.
Okay.
It was, yeah, I feel like that was like the first time Blast Helm was a thing. Well, TicTac handling that well. And longsword pickup.
Chainmail level armor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was a better helm, but with reduced vision. Because it was like a heavy helm. The idea is you put it on your head and you can barely see.
Yeah. Oh, that weird double knockback.
Yeah, it's when the longsword does no. That's how that works. I think he thought he had knockback. The monkey thing is confusing people. Yeah, so if the monkey's right next to you and you knock, like it does a double knockback because it hits in both squares, or something like that.
Okay, weird.
It is weird. So chalk another death up to a confusing build. Not even Squega. I don't think he could have been because we saw the plate mail already. Yeah, you can be Squega suited. I think, like, Squega suit came from these early builds, as did the steak knife. So you can imagine that the obsidian dagger isn't all that good, given that all the specialty daggers also have 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it wasn't that bad, but I think what happened was it was just Steak kept getting the, like, when I think it was me versus him. I forget exactly, but
I thought that's how those names came out. It was just like the player kept getting the same item. It's not that it was like a preferred item or anything like that. It's just
yeah, that's exactly right.
Encountering
oh, that was a bad setup there for cancel. And we are back.
Obsidian dagger sounds like it's awful because it's the same as every other dagger except it loses its damage when you stand still.
Yes, and you're actually absolutely correct. It was not like a nice thing to have a thing named after you. It was always like, yeah, because you got like screwed by it. So Squega kept getting the armor, and this was of course pre-seeded, although of course it appears that seeded doesn't actually matter in terms of getting the same items. But yeah, Squega kept getting the suit, the armor, and Steak kept getting the obsidian dagger when the opponent would get, you know, something actually good. I mean, obsidian dagger is certainly not as bad as some items, but steak knife was a hard one to pass up on for great meme names. All right, we're gonna see if TicTac goes for something other than the longsword here. Yeah, it goes for a purple. I don't know about that. You have the best ring. The spells are unlikely. Although there's no tomes. Oh, maybe he knew the obsidian cat was coming. I think that's correct. I think he knew that. In this build, regen. Regen's good because if you can get armor, regen is very good. Mm. It's not like amazing top tier like it is in the current build, because blood magic isn't a thing, but it's still very good.
Well, that's true.
But there is a lot of stuff that can one dunk you, so that's why you want armor. And armor, of course, is still hard to come by. Although not as difficult because there's less weapons in the pool. I mean, you could take that blood weapon without much issue, but
what was that?
I don't know. That was real weird. Just kind of dropped the beat. Yeah.
Cancel has a titanium cat.
It's gonna stick with it. I like it. There's a lot of dropping the beat you gotta do with single range weapons, so it's a nice pickup. Mob damages, I don't know how much mob damage was changed, honestly. Yes, that is exactly true, Jack. Because there's like a weirdness with the timing of how the enemies move. Like, they get a beat or two on you before you even get a chance to react.
Ooh, we're just...
Cancel! Keep it together! What you're doing? Alright, are we going the distance? Oh, he's got the miss anger. You can see his frustrations here. It's easy to tilt on this build, that's for sure.
And we've had deaths on both sides, like, it's a decent number.
Yeah, seriously.
On this one siege.
Who can outchoke each other? Yikes.
I still think my favorite thing about this build, everything about this, is the Conga throne. I think that's my takeaway.
There's been a few weird things that have happened over the years, just weird glitches and stuff. What about the ghost voice? It's got to be up there.
That's probably number 2, maybe.
Yeah, I gotta make sure to prepare for it. Make sure to let me know if you see somebody get
kill a shopkeeper. It's
I'll try and keep track of which one, because it's exactly a zone after. So.
Oh, okay. Like exactly. If I killed it on 1-2, would it be 2-2?
Correct.
For sure. Okay.
Almost positive. So you didn't have to worry about it in zone 3, but of course now, if you do it in zone 5, you'll get it on the next floor.
Oh, so like if you killed in zone 3, you just won't get a shopkeeper ghost.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't make it that you got it on the next floor in this build. Oh. Taking some hits there. Okay, so this is TicTacs to lose now. Watch out for that horrible mud pile. It's real bad. I think he's got a stompy enemy there, so he probably could just wait it out. Oh, or just go to that trapdoor. Although it's a 2-3 trapdoor. Is this what's been killing everybody? Taking darkness.
I was gonna just ask, is there value in taking darkness at all?
You get free shops. So that's good.
I guess. What's a magenta scroll?
Alright. Magenta scroll, nice.
I'm a fan of the colors.
The choice of magenta over. I remember that discussion being like, why don't we make this more obvious what it does? Just for like users.
No, everything's got. Oh, it was the darkness! It was the mud trap!
I could see it! Why did you see it, TicTac? Let's get that replay. There it is. Right,
that was that same tricky mud situation that we were worried about before.
Oh, lets you steal from shops. Yeah, that's about it. And you do want to swap it. The ring swap works. I think someone was saying there's a weird glitch with wind spell. There's a weird glitch where like on the next run it might take away your wall torches or something. Yeah. Throw back to rogue. Oh, that I did not know, but I believe it for sure. Yeah, that's one of those sort of interesting game design things I've talked a lot about with some various game designers, is like oftentimes you make assumptions about things or just do things without thinking about it, and then you realize later it's like, oh, this is not actually better. It's just because this is the way I thought things should be done.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. Do enjoy talking game design with actual game designers. Oh, this is so scary, TicTac. Oh, he had to take a lot of hits to get out of that, and he's still got bats in his face. He's fine. All right, cancel.
Okay, we got zone 3, 2.
Yeah, 3, 2.
That war drum.
War drum is clutch. It's really good actually with this weapon setup too. It's very nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the good things about the cat, still the case in the modern build, but good here too, is that you can dance around on hot coals. Dreaded blue dragons. Pretty sure blue dragons were added not too earlier before this one. Not too much before this one. I remember them not being a thing. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they were not a thing.
And this 3-3, well, I'm not gonna say anything, but
Yeah, that 3-3 was okay so far. Because you have less
Eli said it,
wall
not me.
torches.
I didn't say it, so.
It's true. I've been cursing up. Do not take that trapdoor or the teleport.
Oh,
You gotta avoid the
man.
temptation of the like YOLO teleport. Also, don't take that whip. Heard it here first, folks.
Gold whip.
That's some
Don't take
quality
that trapdoor.
commentating.
We're taking this.
No, it's fine because you already had death metal. I mean, it's not fine, but it's probably fine. Yeah, it's good.
I was just thinking in the sense that we've been dying so much. I don't want to risk it. Let's just, like, you know, clear this run.
Blue Dragons are always in the Steam versions. I'm not sure. I don't know if I always had the Steam version. I remember being on like an email list and then getting to build that way, I think.
GG.
I could be wrong. GG. Cancel. Barely make it through that after going up 2-0. He's got to get his wits about him. Oh, TicTac. GG. So Cancel takes it 3-2. Great races between the two of them. Cancel's going to go up against Goof, who 3-0'd Silly Pairs.